Welcome everyone. Okay, let's look at this question together, and let's just take a moment. Let's take a moment and internalize the question. Just take a moment and go through the question. Just read it silently and then try to internalize the question, and then we shall proceed from there. Okay, now first of all, let the cost of a liter of diesel be X shillings. So let the cost of diesel be X shillings, and the cost of a liter of petrol be Y shillings. So that 3 liters of diesel, now that will be 3 times X, which is 3X plus 4 liters of petrol, that is 4Y, is given as 766 shillings. And 5 liters of diesel and 7 liters of petrol equals 1,315 shillings. Now the question wants us to use the matrix, the inverse matrix method, to determine the cost of each fuel. Now we know that inverse of a matrix is given by the adjoint divided by the determinant. Okay, first of all, let's write these two pair of equations in matrix form. So rewriting them in matrix form, we shall have 3, 5, 4, and 7. So we just pick the values, 3, 5, 4, and 7, and then write them in matrix form the way they appear in the pair of equations. This one is multiplied by the variables which are X and Y. X, Y. This one is equals to, now the total cost for equation 1 is 766 and 1,315 in matrix form. Okay, let's start with the determinant. Now the determinant now of this matrix here is what we're going to calculate, the determinant. So the determinant, you take the product of the leading diagonal element, subtract the product of the other elements. So we shall take 3 times 7, subtract 4 times 5. And this one is the same as 21 minus 20, which is 1. How about the adjoint? Now, the adjoint is obtained by interchanging the elements of the leading diagonal, meaning that 7 comes here and 3 goes down there. And then switching the signs of the other diagonal elements. That now, when we had positive 4 here, it switches, it becomes negative 4, and 5 here was also positive, it switches, becomes negative 5. So that is our adjoint. So that inverse equals now adjoint, the adjoint, which is 7, negative 5, negative 4, 3, and then divide by the determinant 1, and dividing by 1 is just the adjoint. Now our inverse becomes the adjoint. because you're dividing by 1. So inverse equals 7 minus 5 minus 4 and 3. So this is our inverse. Now, using the inverse now to get the values of x and y, we shall multiply both sides of the equal by the inverse. That is, take 7 minus 5 minus 4, 3, multiply by 3, 5, 4, 7, multiply by x, y, equals, again, 7 minus 5, that is the inverse, minus 4, 3, the inverse, multiply by what is in our right hand side of the equal, that is 766, and then 1315. Now let's simplify. So we have on our left hand side, you multiply this matrix by that. So you take 7 by 3, that is 21, plus negative 4 by 5, that is negative 20. And then minus 5 times 3, that is minus 15, plus 3 times 5, which is 15. Again, 7 times 4 is 28, plus minus 4 times 7 is minus 28. And then finally, negative 5 times 4 is negative 20, plus 3 times 7, which is 21, multiplied by x, y, equals, again we multiply on this other side, so we shall have 7 times 766 from my calculator, that is 5362, plus negative 4 times 1315, that is negative 5260, and then negative 5 times 766, that is negative 3830, then plus 3 times 1315 gives us 3945 on my calculator. Now we continue. So 21 minus 20, that is 1. Here is minus 15 plus 15, that's a 0. That's a 0, and that is 1 times x, y. So this one is true, because if you multiply a number by its inverse, so this one by its inverse, you get a unit matrix, and a unit matrix is the same as 1. And that one is multiplied by xy, which gives us 5362 minus 5260, and that one is a total of 102. And if you simplify this, negative this plus that gives us total of 115. And then multiplying this side, multiplying a unit matrix by another matrix is just the same as multiplying by 1. So here we still have x and y. So if you simplify this, you get x, y equals 102, 115. So it means our x is 102, y is 115. And we said that a liter of diesel was x shillings. So it means the cost of diesel is 102 per liter, and the cost of petrol per liter is Kenya shillings 115. This is how we solve such a question. If you like this video, please share with friends. You can in the comment section, you can comment also. Your feedback is very important. And then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channels. Otherwise, thank you all for now.